Have you ever wondered how being kind has been holding you back in life? In this video, we will delve into the reasons how and why your kindness is suppressing your success. We will discuss topics like vulnerability, dependency, resentment, burnout, stagnation, and how you can use this new knowledge to overcome and adapt into who you want to become. Lesson 1. In the realm of kindness lies a delicate balance, one that Stoic philosophers have long pondered. As you navigate the path of generosity, remember the sage words of Marcus Aurelius, who remarked, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In contemplating kindness, consider the vulnerability it entails, for in extending your benevolence, you open yourself to the whims of others. Picture this. You extend a helping hand to a friend in need, offering your time, resources, and support. Yet as your generosity flows freely, you may find yourself vulnerable to exploitation and manipulation. Stoicism teaches us to guard against such risks, urging us to exercise discernment in our acts of kindness. Just as Epictetus reminds us, first say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do. Reflect on the tale of the wise Stoic who, in his altruism, found himself ensnared by the machinations of those with less noble intentions. As you embrace kindness, tread cautiously, recognizing that not all who cross your path do so with pure intentions. Remember the Stoic maxim, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Yet, in acknowledging the vulnerability inherent in kindness, do not despair. Instead, cultivate resilience and inner strength, drawing inspiration from the Stoic principle of apatheia, the mastery of one's emotions. Embrace the vulnerability as part of the human experience, but do not let it dictate your actions or dampen your spirit. Ultimately, kindness is a virtue to be cherished and celebrated, but it is also a path fraught with peril. By heeding the wisdom of the Stoics and remaining vigilant against exploitation, you can navigate the terrain of generosity with grace and wisdom. So as you extend your hand in kindness, do so with open eyes and a steadfast heart, knowing that true strength lies in your ability to remain steadfast in the face of adversity. Lesson 2. In the labyrinth of kindness, Stoic wisdom illuminates the dangers of dependency, echoing the sentiments of Seneca, who cautioned, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." As you navigate the terrain of generosity, consider the perils of excessive kindness, which may inadvertently breed dependency in others, fostering a sense of entitlement and disempowerment. Imagine this scenario. You extend your hand in generosity, offering unwavering support and assistance to those in need. Yet, in doing so, you risk fostering a culture of dependency, where others come to rely on your benevolence rather than cultivating their own resilience and self-reliance. Stoicism teaches us to exercise discernment in our acts of kindness, recognizing that true empowerment lies in fostering independence rather than dependency. Reflect on the parable of the Stoic sage who, in his boundless compassion, inadvertently nurtured a sense of entitlement in those around him. As you embrace kindness, tread carefully, mindful of the fine line between support and enablement. Remember the words of Epictetus, who urged, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Yet do not despair in the face of dependency, for Stoic philosophy offers a beacon of hope. Embrace the Stoic principle of self-reliance, cultivating inner strength and resilience to navigate life's challenges with grace and fortitude. Recognize that while kindness is a virtue to be celebrated, it must be tempered with wisdom and discernment. In the tapestry of life, each act of kindness is a thread woven into the fabric of humanity. Yet, as you extend your hand in generosity, do so with awareness and intention, mindful of the potential consequences of fostering dependency. By heeding the wisdom of the Stoics and fostering independence rather than reliance, you can navigate the labyrinth of kindness with clarity and purpose. So, as you journey forward, may you find strength in your acts of kindness, knowing that true empowerment lies in fostering resilience and self-reliance in yourself and others. Lesson 3. Stoic wisdom warns against the peril of self-neglect, echoing the words of Marcus Aurelius, who urged, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." As you navigate the path of benevolence, consider the dangers of prioritizing the needs of others at the expense of your own well-being. Imagine this scenario. You dedicate yourself wholeheartedly to serving others, extending your time, energy, and resources to support those in need. Yet in your noble pursuit of kindness, you risk neglecting your own physical, emotional, and mental health. Stoicism teaches us to exercise self-care and self-compassion, recognizing that true kindness begins with nurturing oneself. Reflect on the parable of the Stoic philosopher who, in his fervent desire to alleviate the suffering of others, neglected to tend to his own inner turmoil. As you embrace kindness, remember to prioritize your own well-being, for only by caring for yourself can you effectively care for others. Recall the words of Epictetus, who advised, "Take care of your own well-being first and foremost. It is not selfish, but necessary." Yet, do not mistake self-care for selfishness, for Stoic philosophy offers a nuanced perspective. Embrace the Stoic principle of balance, striving to cultivate harmony between your altruistic impulses and your own needs. Recognize that while kindness is a virtue to be celebrated, it must be tempered with self-awareness and self-preservation. In the tapestry of life, each act of kindness is a thread woven into the fabric of humanity. Yet, as you extend your hand in generosity, do not forget to extend the same compassion to yourself. By heeding the wisdom of the Stoics and practicing self-care alongside acts of kindness, you can navigate the complexities of benevolence with clarity and resilience. So as you journey forward, may you find strength in your capacity for kindness, nurturing both yourself and others with compassion and grace. Lesson 4. Stoic philosophy illuminates the treacherous terrain of boundary violations, echoing the words of Epictetus, who cautioned, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." As you navigate the landscape of benevolence, consider the perils of extending kindness without establishing firm boundaries. Picture this scenario. You extend your hand in generosity, offering your time, resources, and emotional support to those in need. Yet, in your noble pursuit of kindness, you risk others overstepping personal boundaries, encroaching upon your autonomy and sense of self. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate self-awareness and assertiveness, recognizing that true kindness begins with respecting your own boundaries. Reflect on the parable of the Stoic philosopher who, in his unwavering commitment to altruism, neglected to establish clear boundaries with those around him. As you embrace kindness, remember to honor your own needs and limitations, setting boundaries that safeguard your well-being and autonomy. Recall the words of Marcus Aurelius, who declared, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Yet do not mistake assertiveness for selfishness, for Stoic philosophy offers a nuanced perspective. Embrace the Stoic principle of self-possession, asserting your boundaries with grace and conviction while remaining open-hearted and compassionate. Recognize that while kindness is a virtue to be celebrated, it must be tempered with discernment and self-respect. In the tapestry of human connections, each boundary serves as a thread woven into the fabric of interpersonal relationships. Yet, as you extend kindness, do not forget to honor the boundaries that define your sense of self and autonomy. By heeding the wisdom of the Stoics and asserting your boundaries with clarity and compassion, you can navigate the complexities of benevolence with resilience and integrity. So, as you journey forward, may you find strength in your ability to extend kindness while honoring the boundaries that protect your well-being and sense of self. Lesson 5. Stoic philosophy shines a light on the perilous path of resentment, echoing the words of Seneca, who cautioned, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." As you tread the terrain of self-sacrifice, Consider the dangers of nurturing resentment through continual acts of kindness without regard for your own well-being. Imagine this scenario. You tirelessly devote yourself to the needs of others, selflessly sacrificing your time, energy, and resources. Yet, beneath the surface of your benevolent facade, resentment simmers like a dormant volcano, waiting to erupt. Stoicism reminds us that true virtue arises from a place of inner harmony and balance, not from perpetual self-neglect in service of others. Reflect on the parable of the Stoic philosopher who, in his boundless altruism, neglected to tend to the seeds of resentment taking root within him. As you embark on your journey of kindness, cultivate self-awareness and mindfulness, recognizing the subtle stirrings of resentment before they consume your spirit. Recall the words of Marcus Aurelius, who urged, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Yet do not mistake resentment for virtue, for Stoic philosophy offers a more profound understanding. Embrace the Stoic principle of moderation, balancing your acts of kindness with self-care and self-respect. Understand that while kindness is a noble virtue, it must be tempered with discernment and self-preservation. In the tapestry of human emotions, resentment is a tangled thread that can ensnare the soul and corrode the spirit. As you extend kindness, do not neglect the seeds of resentment that may take root within you. By heeding the wisdom of the Stoics and cultivating inner peace and balance, you can navigate the complexities of benevolence with resilience and integrity. So, as you journey forward, may you find solace in the knowledge that true kindness arises from a place of inner harmony and self-awareness, free from the shackles of resentment and bitterness. Lesson 6. Assertiveness, echoing the words of Epictetus, who asserted, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." As you navigate the maze of kindness, consider the dangers of forsaking assertiveness and communication in favor of perpetual accommodation. You find yourself continuously yielding to the wishes and demands of others, your voice drowned out by the cacophony of competing desires. Stoicism reminds us that true virtue encompasses not only kindness, but also the courage to assert oneself and communicate effectively. Reflect on the parable of the Stoic philosopher who, in his unwavering kindness, neglected to assert his own needs and desires. As you embark on your journey of benevolence, cultivate the Stoic virtues of courage and resilience, embracing the discomfort of assertiveness as a pathway to growth and self-empowerment. Do not mistake assertiveness for aggression. Stoic philosophy offers a more nuanced understanding. Embrace the Stoic principle of moderation, balancing your acts of kindness with assertiveness and self-advocacy. Understand that while kindness is a noble virtue, it must be accompanied by the ability to assert oneself and communicate effectively. Assertiveness is a thread that weaves together the fabric of effective communication and self-expression. As you extend kindness, do not neglect the importance of assertiveness in articulating your own needs and boundaries. By heeding the wisdom of the Stoics and cultivating the courage to assert yourself, you can navigate the complexities of kindness with integrity and authenticity. So, as you journey forward, may you find strength in the knowledge that true kindness is not synonymous with passivity, but rather with the courage to speak your truth and honor your own needs. Lesson 7. Stoic wisdom sheds light on the shadows of exploitation, echoing the words of Seneca, who cautioned, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." As you navigate the terrain of kindness, beware of the snares of exploitation that may lurk in its midst. Imagine this scenario. You extend a hand of kindness, only to find it seized by opportunists seeking to exploit your goodwill for their own ends. Stoicism reminds us that while kindness is a noble virtue, it must be tempered with discernment and prudence to guard against exploitation. Reflect on the allegory of the Stoic sage who, in his boundless kindness, fell victim to the machinations of those who sought to exploit his generosity. As you embark on your journey of benevolence, cultivate the Stoic virtues of wisdom and vigilance, recognizing that true kindness requires both compassion and discernment. Yet do not allow the fear of exploitation to extinguish the flame of kindness within you, for Stoic philosophy offers a guiding light. Embrace the Stoic principle of resilience, knowing that while exploitation may wound the soul, it cannot extinguish the inherent goodness within you. In the labyrinth of human interactions, exploitation may lurk in the shadows, seeking to prey upon the unsuspecting. But armed with the wisdom of the Stoics, you can navigate the complexities of kindness with clarity and fortitude. Remember that true kindness is not synonymous with naivety, but rather with the strength to discern and protect your own interests. Lesson 8. Stoic wisdom illuminates the dangers of burnout, echoing the words of Epictetus, who cautioned, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." As you embark on the noble path of kindness, beware of the perils of burnout that may await you along the way. Picture this. You pour your heart and soul into helping others, only to find yourself depleted and exhausted, like a candle burning at both ends. Stoicism reminds us that while kindness is a virtue to be cherished, it must be tempered with self-care and moderation to prevent burnout. Reflect on the parable of the Stoic sage who, in his unwavering kindness, neglected his own well-being until he was consumed by the flames of exhaustion. As you navigate the terrain of benevolence, cultivate the Stoic virtues of moderation and self-care, recognizing that true kindness begins with compassion for oneself. Yet, do not allow the specter of burnout to dim the light of your kindness, for Stoic philosophy offers a beacon of hope. Embrace the Stoic principle of resilience, knowing that while burnout may threaten to extinguish your flame, it cannot diminish the radiance of your compassionate spirit. In the labyrinth of human interactions, burnout may loom on the horizon, like a storm cloud gathering strength. But armed with the wisdom of the Stoics, you can weather the tempests of exhaustion with grace and fortitude. Remember that true kindness is not synonymous with self-sacrifice, but rather with the strength to nurture your own well-being while caring for others. So, as you extend kindness to others, do so with mindfulness and moderation, knowing that while burnout may cast shadows upon your path, it cannot extinguish the warmth of your benevolent heart. Lesson 9. Stoic insights illuminate the perilous path of stagnation, echoing the words of Seneca, who admonished, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." As you embark on the journey of kindness, beware of the treacherous waters of stagnation that may threaten to ensnare you along the way. Imagine this. You extend your kindness to others without reservation, yet find yourself adrift in a sea of complacency, like a ship without a compass. Stoicism warns us that while kindness is a virtue to be cherished, it must be balanced with a steadfast commitment to personal growth and development. Consider the tale of the Stoic sage who, in his boundless kindness, neglected his own aspirations and goals until he became ensnared in the webs of stagnation. As you navigate the realm of benevolence, cultivate the Stoic virtues of ambition and perseverance, recognizing that true kindness begins with a clear sense of purpose and direction. Yet do not allow the specter of stagnation to deter you from the path of kindness, for Stoic philosophy offers a beacon of guidance. Embrace the Stoic principle of self-awareness, knowing that while stagnation may threaten to anchor you in place, it cannot extinguish the spark of ambition within you. In the vast expanse of human potential, stagnation may lurk like a shadow, obscuring the path to personal growth. But armed with the wisdom of the Stoics, you can navigate the currents of complacency with resilience and determination. Remember that true kindness is not synonymous with aimlessness, but rather with the courage to pursue your dreams while uplifting others. So as you extend kindness to others, do so with purpose and intention, knowing that while stagnation may cast shadows upon your path, it cannot obscure the brilliance of your benevolent spirit. Lesson 10. Last but not least, beware the siren song of disempowerment, echoing the words of Epictetus, who cautioned, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." As you navigate the realm of kindness, be vigilant against the insidious allure of disempowerment that may threaten to ensnare you. Imagine this. You extend your kindness to others as a shield against the challenges and conflicts of life. yet find yourself shackled by the chains of helplessness like a prisoner in the depths of despair. Stoicism warns us that while kindness is a noble virtue, relying too heavily on it as a coping mechanism can rob you of the agency to confront adversity with courage and resolve. Consider the tale of the Stoic sage who, in his boundless kindness, found himself disempowered by his own benevolence, unable to muster the strength to face life's trials head-on. As you tread the path of kindness, cultivate the Stoic virtues of resilience and self-reliance, recognizing that true empowerment begins with a steadfast belief in your own capabilities. Yet do not allow the specter of disempowerment to extinguish the flame of your benevolent spirit, for Stoic philosophy offers a beacon of guidance. Embrace the Stoic principle of inner strength, knowing that while challenges may test your resolve, they cannot diminish the inherent power within you. In the vast expanse of human experience, distemperament may lurk like a shadow, threatening to sap your strength and vitality. But armed with the wisdom of the Stoics, you can confront the specter of helplessness with resilience and determination. Remember that true kindness is not synonymous with weakness, but rather with the courage to confront life's challenges with unwavering resolve. So, as you extend kindness to others, do so with a spirit of empowerment, knowing that while adversity may test your mettle, it cannot dim the radiance of your benevolent soul. If you liked this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and watching our other enlightening videos. Thank you.